barbaric, really. So much reformed down in Italy, and the Pope was really feeling that one. This is concerning for me, because this is taking a nosedive. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy to get the tariff value up there. My colonial subjects should be paying me loads of money, United. Alright, and it's wartime with you soon, very soon. I want Verona. That's not much for coalition. I would like even more, but I know that people won't be happy with me on that one. What I might like even more is to subjugate you, but that's a bit much as well. I hate holding back. But there's a fair amount of risk involved, not to mention it costs me ever so much. There's little point in releasing people out of you for me, nor giving that to Hungary. But taking the money and land is pretty good and pretty prudent for me. The main problem is, as I said, Savoy is going to want to eat this all up. So what if I had a short truce with you? Short enough, like 10 years, still enough to catch you before your one ends. And then I'll be able to slaughter you before Savoy gets in there. Aggressive expansion, depending. Because I want this whole area. It's so incredibly rich. Nothing wrong with Verona, but Milan is the center of trade. I just can't get to it just yet. Seems a bit of a waste, though. Yeah, that's so expensive. I think I would even rather get this converted first, because this is a very real risk. Verona was a lot of development to be flipped. So get that done ASAP, please. I didn't have to go total war on that conflict either. And yes, you are in a great position to just go and thump down on Lucca so hard. How you doing on those claims, Hot Kimchi? I would like some. But frankly, I'd like any at this point. But you are expanding, and you're cutting off Spain here, which is very good news for me. Right, Salerno got flipped. Okay. And we lost a claim on some province that I didn't know or care about. It was bound to happen, I suppose. I need to finish those colonization ideas, even if I really, really don't want to. I'd like you to be in a position so that Pisa eats the blockade. And, oh, something that's good is when I integrate Tuscany, I'm going to get a lot more good Catholic land. Where are you targeting now? Well, it's not my land, so I'm okay with that. Lucan truce is up. Lucca's only friend Trier is not about to save them, so I think it's time that we took, well, everything, but Firenze is the highest development, so that's the target. No need to call Savoy in here, although they're not going to be happy. You lost a claim where natives were long ago. Go figure. Alright, Firenze is mine, and you're going to die. Yeah, let's just watch the fireworks here. Pop, pop. Austria's gunning down Milan now. Is this interesting to me or not? There's little... Salzburg took Tyrol. Milan hate me, so I'm not going to be able to get involved in that. So, looks like this is just going to be Austrian food. Picking it off of Austria instead would be an interesting proposition. Austria have been severely weakened, and now I can call in my good friend Bohemia to chew them up. In fact, getting Bohemia this land and further stripping Austrian emperorship away would be glorious. The downside, of course, is the aggressive expansion. But with Lucca no longer existing very soon, There won't be much to worry about. Olwyn's has the siege, right? So let's just get you guys away from there. Tell the Pope to take this. And if Tuscany takes this, everything works out just fine. Just fine. I know about Verona. I'll get it cored soon enough, game. Whew. Aggressive expansion is just a number. There's not enough room for 2 whites in Europe, Jake. Yeah, I agree that it would probably be prudent to build up that spy network in my good friend Austria and act on it soon enough. Wait, somewhere got converted again. My relationship is looking good, so I assume it was something good. Probably that other province in the New World. Kind of want to keep my eye, or lazy eye, over here, just in case some people migrate back to here and make my life in Louisiana easier. Alright, Pisa is down. I'm probably going to have to knock the teeth out of Trier here. Because otherwise, my good friend will not go for the full... he has galleys, that's going to make my life unpleasant. But you're about to join the fight. Ergo, we shall finish the fight. Huh. And we get a free galley for our troubles. There you go, friend. You can also help the Papal State with theirs. And hang on, did France just eat a coalition? Oh my, France. Greedy ruler. Greed is good, remember that and remember it well. Okay, so my subject Tuscany is going off to show Trier why they should be incredibly afraid. They seem to be failing at it. Fortunately, Saxony is also fighting Lucca. I didn't invite them in, but I am very glad that I pulled the trigger first. That's good, that means you are going to... you're going to help me force Trier out of this. Very good. France is involved in the war as well, so yes, they are not going to last very long here. So all of this is naturally for Tuscany. Very little aggressive expansion, certainly no dip cost for it. I'll just make the peace deal as and when I can, and Italy will mostly be under my jurisdiction. Heh, Tuscany's giving me a big thumbs up for that one. As they should, I just need to get it done before I integrate them, which is still a while away. Can't I get... yeah, I could get this to speed up the integration, which sounds really nice. So I'm going to take it. That shaved a few years off of it. Alright, so with all this happening in Trier, I think once their capital is gone, since their army is already gone, they're going to want out of this. Spain is still a concern as long as they hold that alliance with France. I can wrap up this war pretty quickly. I don't think Hokimchi can beat New Spain. Would I need troops over here to help with that? Maybe New Spain doesn't have anything themselves. Well, helps if I look at actual armies here. Yeah, New Spain do have an army, but I could erect an army here and bash New Spain's head in with them. It's all glorious Catholics, so there's no big problems there. Oh, Scotland. Freedom. Oh, ooh, freedom isn't free. Okay. Spain do have to die. Spain are very, very powerful compared to me. Remember, my armies are still absolute arse right now. But why would it destabilize Bohemia? Do you really like each other? Have you married each other? Maybe it's because of the other war thing going on. Right, well, I know what to do. We still need to get this other war wrapped up, though. And I think I'm finally going to take admin power. Why would I not take admin power? Dip power is good for those ideas. Ooh, but I want more ideas. Ideas are good. Ideas are very good. I think we can wait on that one just a little bit. Bohemia has a truce with Spain, but not the longest truce with Spain. And France still being in war is like, okay, we will prep ourselves because it might come to this. Hang on, Austria just forced Venice to be released? I think Venice has become my next piece of food. Brescia is a very good province. I'll get my claim on Austria and then I'm going to claim Venice and then I'm going to eat Venice. Savoy have a claim on it, but Savoy are already wrapped up in another war. Unfortunately, it's not that simple though. When I finish this war with Lucca, that's going to end Savoy's war. I need these claims and I need them fast. Alright, Venice can wait, but just for a little bit. What about my units here? Should I get into a position where I could fight and defeat the Spaniards? They're not necessary over here anymore, so I should get them over to my Portuguese holdings. I do not have a lot of units to fight Spain with, but Spain will have no friends, and I can bring in the lads Savoy, and Savoy is very powerful, and they have access through France. Actually, since they'll get access through France, I will have access through France. It might be more prudent for me to attack from this direction, say screw Portugal, and then go in this way. Their defences are... oh, they've got the best fort imaginable. Defends them right here with the mountains. If I attack from here, I just strike them right in the heart. Are you sure Venice can wait? If Savoy takes it, they'll cut you off from Milan's remains. But what I mean is that Savoy is not going to be fighting for that when they're still fighting for Lucca, and I plan on taking them in against Spain. So it should come together. My main question here is, do I fight from this side or from that side? Spain are up to date in military technology. Their ideas are awesome. They have offensive and their own... they get their own morale and discipline really early. They do need to die. I didn't leave anybody back, did I? No, this is my entire army. Could be a little bigger, though. If I fight from this side... it's only a level 2 fort. Might be able to blow it away really fast. Yeah, I think I'd rather fight from this side and just say hell no to Portugal, because this land is not worth defending. I lose it and I lose, oh no, 1.7 ducats of income from Sevilla, as well as whatever income I get around here. Okay, 6 ducats a month is not too bad, but still think a coordinated strike from here is for the best. Jake, is Venice in the HRE? They shouldn't be. They are not. They might join if they feel threatened, though. Still, though, we go in from this side. It's me, it's Savoy. It's not these guys, but there's nothing to say I might not be able to call them. No, that's too long to wait. It's definitely too long to wait. Okay, but I like the idea of striking from this end. So with that in mind, you guys get over to here. Okay, excellent. Since I got that nice and fastly converted, just get you cored. Ensure that our religious unity stays safely above 75% to prevent the disaster from firing. Lovely. I mean, the inflation not so lovely, but certain other things are. So, a lot of things that I could claim. Oh, you took Lucca. That does me a huge favour. It means the Ottomans have to go through you instead. It would be nice to have this land since it's part of my state, but if I had Sud Tyrol, then Tyrol is within reach. So, as long as I have CB on you, that's all I need. The other one is going to be prepped onto Venice. I can't strike Spain until I have the Casus Belli on them, or rather the claim. I don't want to fight with a rubbish CB. I forgot though, I have my subjects to help me out. That is good. Tuscany is surprisingly pathetic. Republican tradition's going down the toilet, unfortunately, but we're in a good place in terms of Miltech, so I have no problem strengthening my government, but I might wait a wee bit on that, because that will help with absolutism when that becomes a thing. Yeah, really, Tuscany, you're pretty bad. It's a tech 14 versus 15 thing right there. So Spain's just casually showing off their massive amounts of units. But Savoy's giving me a bit of intel on them. They're fearing the Spanish pretenders. I'm not liking what they're doing. They might be going over there to de-siege something that I don't want de-sieged. I also don't want to fight them with just pure infantry. That's a daft thing to do. Come on, Pope. You get that siege done and everybody gets to go home drunk and happy. And again, cheap mercantilism is the best mercantilism. Oh, right, I didn't think things would go down that fast. Well, that was a waste of a few thousand units. Wow, you guys are surprisingly fierce. Yeah, that difference in... Whoa, okay, there's the explanation right there. Go home, Trier. You're not welcome here. If I'm going to claim anything, I'm going to claim Sevilla, because that's a fantastic province to have, full of trade bonuses. Alright, you're mine. I mean, I don't need you there anymore. And Tuscany finally shows that they're not that pathetic. Sorry I slagged you off so much, but it really felt like you were. And with this, I can just punch some money out of them, tell them... Is there anybody I don't want them being friends with? Is there anything I'd want out of them? I think not, but money is always good. Don't be a chowderhead. Okay, that looks very nice. That's also kind of nice, getting that Republican tradition, even at great expense. The French still won't help the Spaniards, but Savoy would help me in this war. Just, but they would. And then I would end their other war. Oh, the opportunity is so good here. It's so risky as well, though. So very risky. So I finish this war, I take all of this, and then I immediately slam into Spain. I'd rather have an extra diplomat free for that, even if it comes at Venetian expense. But yeah, breaking up these two is just such a good move for me. So yeah, no French help, and I can take Sevilla, maybe. Are you sure your dip rep and aggressive expansion won't flip France to helping Castile out? This is a reclamation war. France will not even feel this, so I'm certain of it. I mean, the question might be, why not just declare the war now? I'd rather get this one finished off first, just in case. Actually, this opens up more risk. You are right, that's a bit daft to do. But it's already done. There we go. France doesn't want to get involved. Oh, I could even promise Savoy land. I don't want to, but I will take them in. And I will take Seville for myself. Savoy is not in any other wars, so they can dedicate every last thing they have to help me out here. I really like what's happening with Tuscany, even though they're going to take an aeon to integrate now. Oh. They have a lot of desire for independence. Okay. I'm going to have to see to that. Oh. Come on, Savoy, help us out. Help a lad out. Question, could I ally anybody interested in killing Spain? Well, England hate my guts and I hate theirs. I could set Spain as a rival, which seems like an even better idea. France have dishonored. Great, I finally broke these two up. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Sardinia Piedmont, but I need to kill Savoy at some point. The numbers on paper look on our side. We have Tech 15, then again so do they, except for Tuscany. Why do Tuscans hate me so much? Okay, that huge amount of development. Well, placating is expensive, but it must be done. Even the Papal State aren't too happy with me right now. I guess I should keep that tech going, just so they don't get the extra from that. Okay. Now, here's another question. What can I do to get more boom on my side? Cannons are an obvious answer to that, but I might benefit from having some more mercs, because this could get expensive on the manpower, even though that's goodbye professionalism. Alright, good. And it's not like it's multiple great powers against one here, it's just me against you. I'm a little concerned about this fort. It needs to fall before we can open up their country. Oh yeah, also my my navy. That's another problem. I'll get you over to Roma where you're a bit safer. Then there's you. Right, I think I'd rather you guys just headed up there and then camped out on a fortified province like Ferrara. Because the Spanish Armada will crush me. Speaking of crushing you, that's a good battle for me. Let's get you guys over to Provence where you can help out. It's hilly as well, so you should have the remarkable advantage. Lost a light, but that's okay. I need you guys just basically hang tight back home. And Tunis doesn't miss a beat. It's time for them, it seems, to start raiding me again. Alright, so the enemy numbers are a bit scary. A lot of them are Spanish. Remember, our units compared to theirs are dirt, but we could make them slightly less dirt at a cost. I may benefit from manpower recovery speed at this point. Not one would often go for, but I'll take it. Hot Kimchi, I need you to win against New Spain. You both have Tech 15, but I think New Spain is stronger than you. So I just hope for the best there. And apparently Ethiopia is not my rival anymore, so I need to bring that back. Isn't Spain at war with Cusco? This means a large amount of their army could be in Peru. That could be good or bad. But we saw a lot of their units in Spain earlier. I don't have any information on that, but I really have sucky generals here. Savoy have good ones though. 4412. I like that. Let's amble our way over. I'll give you a couple of horses on your team so you don't get too bogged down here. Not a big fan of my lack of generals here, but I am 3 for 3. Aha! Hey, it's Savoy with a 5610 general. That I like a lot. Okay, if there's one thing I would really like you to do, Savoy, it's to take down that mountainous fort so I don't have to. These are just hills. I remember when this was a mountain. But hills are okay. So he's back. He's no longer exiled. I guess we can start marching, but this is very risky for me. Because, yeah, my units are so bad. So incredibly bad. And he controls the seas. I do not. Well, let's do this, Savoy. It's just you, me, and me. Oh, well, there's his army, so that kind of frees things up a bit. But he's got 7... I want that 2 siege general of his taking down that mountain. This fort is forfeit. There's no problem there, though. Yes, you can keep going down here. I mean, I could make my way to Valencia. That is not impossible for me. Really not a fan of the lack of generals on my side. But it would cost me mil to take another one. Ah, hell, one of these guys are likely to die eventually. Who's going to be on our side, though? I mean, we got Olwyn's on our side, but it's been a while since we've seen him. Leban Sol is back, and he's got just what the doctor ordered. 2 siege to help take down Valencia. Okay, so there are the terrifying Spaniards. Lots of them just hanging around here. Check the war screen for actual naval balance. 16 heavies are going to crush us. Unless all of these galleys work together and are able to single out... Yeah, I mean, the galleys working together would manage to sink that fleet. But I don't trust the AI to make that work. Alright, this is good. Savoy's taking that down, and as long as I have eyes on these guys, that'll work out. But Valencia would need to fall pretty fast. I can make pretty fast happen. What's the point in having mill points if you don't use them? This is good. That is not. Damn, that fell fast. Disease outbreak doesn't make Valencia any more fun. For us, that is. Those Spanish generals look a bit gash, though. Oh, damn, did he ditch that siege? That's not good. What's he doing? Well, I know he doesn't like me for one, probably because I took all that land that he really wants. So let's improve relations with our good friend the boy. Oh, we already have. Okay, that's problematic. Your Sicilian fort isn't maintained, Jake. Good point. Do I have any other forts that I'm not maintaining right now? Okay. Also, heck, papal actions, protections against Spain. I mean, I don't have the control here. And I'm a little worried about that army. Depends where it goes, really. Tuscany's trying their best here, but I think I'm just going to say goodbye to my subject fleets.